When we picture the Wild West, we imagine white hats, dusty towns, and quick-draw duels. But what if I told you the story you've always heard? Left something out. 1 in 4 cowboys was black. Their names were Nat Love, Bose Ikard, Bill Pickett. They rode the same trails, braved the same storms, fought the same outlaws, and yet history buried them. This is the story of the Forgotten Riders, the black cowboys of the American West. After the Civil War, freedom was promised, but for millions of newly freed men, it came without land, wages, or safety. So they rode west, where the horizon held more than just dust. It held possibility. The cattle industry was booming. Texas needed strong riders to move millions of longhorns north. Cowboys were judged by grit, not skin, and black cowboys had both. Nat Love, born into slavery, became a legendary rider, feared in gunfights and praised in the press. Bose Ikard, once enslaved, became the trusted companion of Charles Goodnight, one of the West's most famous cattlemen. For these men, the saddle was freedom. But freedom had a price. Life on the trail was no rodeo. Days were long, nights were cold. Cowboys drove cattle through storms, deserts, and bandit country, sleeping on the ground, waking to stampedes. Black cowboys often had the hardest jobs, breaking wild horses, wrangling strays, defending the herd from raiders. But their skill earned respect. Nat Love rode of roping wild broncos, escaping ambushes, and even winning rodeos, where he was crowned Deadwood Dick. On the open range, there were no uniforms, just grit. And for a moment, in the space between two sunsets, there was equality. But the range ended, and so did the space for men like them. As the West was tamed, black cowboys were written out. White Hollywood rewrote the script. The Lone Ranger, the white hero, the John Wayne myth. Nat Love, forgotten. Bose Ikard, a footnote. Bill Pickett, the man who invented bulldogging, left out of the Hall of Fame until years after his death. Racism returned with a vengeance. Lynchings, segregation, exclusion. The cowboy image was whitewashed. But the truth, the dust, the sweat, the courage, had always been black and brown too. Today, their legacy rides again. In the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo, black cowboys and cowgirls showcase what never died. From Texas to California, from city stables to rural ranches, the spirit lives on. In Compton, young riders call themselves the urban cowboys, preserving pride and purpose. A boy finds his great-grandfather's photo, hat tilted, eyes steady, and learns he was a cowboy too. Their stories weren't lost, they were stolen. But now, they ride back into history, one hoofbeat at a time. The cowboy isn't just a white hat on a white man. It's a legacy of freedom, survival, and stories untold. The black cowboy lived, rode, fought, and now, finally, he's being remembered. The West was wild, but so were they, and their truth is still galloping across the plains. Why were black cowboys better at breaking wild horses? Hint, they were often given the toughest jobs others refused. Want to ride deeper into this hidden history? Subscribe and saddle up for our next episode.